I'm so nervous. I feel like I'm gonna die. Never should have accepted this case. Good morning. Never stop jumping here. I didn't do nothing. I swear I didn't kill nobody. 3-4. The first time. Sentenced to death 5 years ago, and now there's an escapee. Just relax me. I make small talk and try to relax it. So why did you escape anyway? I'm sorry. I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. It never fucking I didn't escape. Mr. False, the police just recaptured you 2 days ago. Sorry, oh boy. But anyway, I didn't do it. I never killed nobody. Sorry for asking you, but you're on death row, right? Sentenced me to die 5 years ago. That's why I got the death penalty. I swear I didn't kill her. I could never do that. 2 days ago, he escaped from the police wagon when it crashed. About 8 hours later, a policewoman was murdered before the police could recapture him. The police believes that Terry Falls did it. After you escaped, did you meet the police? Yeah, I did. She's the reason I escaped. So how much is true? You didn't meet the victim. But I didn't kill her! She was alive when I left. She was alive! It's true! And trust me, I mean I should. You're not going to figure out the truth by just staring at the guy. Why are you here? Okay. All alone in the big scary lion's den. I thought maybe you'd like someone to play with. Where is Mr. Grossberg? That old man's probably still in bed. I bet he's clutching an empty bottle, mumbling in his sleep. And I good enough. After all, it's me, Diego Armando. I didn't say... So, Diego Armando, the finest attorney at Grossberg Law Offices is here for me. No. You've got it all wrong. Today, you're the finest. After all, it took an amazing amount of guts to take this case. Imagine an escaped death row convict for first client. Yeah, thanks. I sure wish I could get out of it now. Relax, I just heard some good news. The prosecutor for today is fresh out of his dive as well. Really? However, like a certain somebody who I will mention, he's earned a reputation as a genius since beginning his law career. Genius? Well, it's about time to head and get... Solitary confinement cell for the condemned must be the world's loneliest place. Ah, it's the one who died in the incident. Diego Armando. Even though Goldot looks near enough like him. Every other lawyer gave up on him. But not me. When I saw those overflowing eyes and heard that simple childlike voice, I just had the feeling they were telling the truth.
Court is now in session for the trial of Terry Falls.
Defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor.
I understand the lawyers for both sides are newcomers.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm the FA. Miles of birth, Your Honor.
So you're new prosecutor everyone is talking about here. You say you joined the prosecutor's office at quite an early age.
At 20, Your Honor. I guess I'm able to kick and run around with so much of a reputation yet, huh? Come on, Mia, you can't learn. You can't lose, not someone younger than you.
Young people running a trial, I'm not too sure how I feel about that. Now then, the defendant in this case is currently a felon on death row. 2 days ago, he escaped from a police wagon, is that correct?
Precisely. Surprising how much 6 years can change a person. He looks completely different. On the day that the defendant escaped, the policeman was murdered. So since From my understanding, Godot is basically reincarnated Diego, as evident in how he reacted to her returning as Mia at the end of the second trial. So we're here to determine if Mr. Falls was responsible for her death. You got it, did you?
Well then, Mr. Edgeworth, let's hear your opening statement.
Yes, Your Honor. It was 5 years ago. The defendant, Mr. Falls, was sentenced to death in this very court. His crimes were kidnapping, extortion, and murder. The girl he threw off from the bridge was only 14 years old.
A truly horrible crime, I remember it well. There was no decisive evidence, so the trial was long and protracted.
Right, in the end, what finally decided the case was a certain witness's testimony. Witness's testimony? Detective Valerie Hawthorne, the person who confronted this criminal. She arrested Mr. Falls on the scene and later testified against him. She said she witnessed Mr. Falls throw his young victim into the river. For those who are not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current. Most bodies are fallen and never recovered. So Miss Hawthorne's testimony was one of them away.
That policewoman you just mentioned, that wouldn't be...
Exactly. The victim, the same woman that was killed 2 days ago. Police Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne.
Aha, I see. The man who was sentenced to death based on her testimony escaped 2 days ago. With only one thing on his mind, to take revenge against the woman who convicted him. Aha, the truth is becoming clear to me now.
Huh?
Yes, yes. It's quite obvious that the defendant is guilty.
Wait a minute, that's alright. At least hear the case before you decide on the outcome, Your Honor.
Watch yourself, Miss Fay. I'm not sure I care for your word choice or your tone of voice.
Oh god, he still hadn't that. Back then, young people these days simply don't know how to respect their elders. Why, you're even looking at me, you hypocrite.
Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, please call your first witness.
I called the detective who was in charge of the initial investigation of this case. Witness, state your name and occupation.
Gumshoe, Dick Gumshoe. I'm the homicide detective in charge of the case, sir. I finally got promoted to the detective division half a year ago.
I don't believe that's relevant. I don't believe anyone asked you about that.
Hey man, you got any idea how much work it takes?
What is it? You're really gorgeous. Excuse me? No, seriously.
No, seriously, my heart is aching for you.
Detective, pull yourself together and try to be professional. Otherwise, I might drop on contempt so quick that something ordinary happening.
Okay, got it. Now, detective, tell us about the incident.
Yes, sir, right away. The victim was Sergeant Valerie Hoff, a veteran in the police force. She was stabbed in the back with a knife and died from excessive blood loss.
That much is already stated in the autopsy report. The court would like to hear more details about the incident itself. Yes, sir, I gotcha.
Okay, let's take a look at the area map in the area. This is a sketch of Chesky Bridge, an old suspension bridge. And the river, now to one's under there, is Eagle River. The victim and the defendant met on top of the bridge. After stabbing on the back, the killer carried the victim back to his car. He recapped him at the police checkpoint as he was trying to make his death graceful.
And call the cops. I see. Was the victim's blood found on the bridge?
I recall, this is his Canadian brother. It's literally got this character titled as the judge's Canadian brother. The victim, Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, was wearing a thick coat, sir. Unfortunately, no traces of blood were found on the bridge.
Mr. Edgeworth, I warn you that I absolutely despise conjecture. If there's no blood on the bridge, then you have no proof that they even met there.
Your Honor, if you would listen to the testimony we have prepared, I'm sure you'll be convinced. The two of them most certainly did meet on the bridge that day.
Why, Mr. Edgeworth? I'm not sure I like you wagging your finger at me just as though I was some hoser. Detective, proceed with your testimony. Yes, sir.
Here we go, Mia. Hang on. Okay, now, listen carefully. One little mistake and this guy will drink you for morning tea. Trust me, get ready. On the day of the incident, an unknown person phoned the sergeant and asked me. Sergeant Hawthorne. Trying to stick with his normal voice but make him sound a bit younger. Sergeant Hawthorne went to Dusky Bridge and designated time and met with Mr. Fox. And that's where she was brutally murdered, sir. The criminal stuffed the body into his car trunk and tried to make a getaway. Mr. Fox was arrested at a police checkpoint and myself at the base of the mountain.
Well, you certainly have established the importance of the bridge.
Naturally.
Now, would the defense please hurry up and proceed with the cross-examination?
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination, come out. Hey, settle down there, kitten. If you keep trembling like that, you're gonna make me spill my coffee. I'm not trembling. It's just cold in here. The cauldron can be a cold battlefield, alright? Especially for a beginner. I don't need you to worry about... I mean, the defendant, the witness, everyone's a beginner here. You got me there. But maybe you should keep your claws out and show them what you've got, kitten. It's okay, Mia. Stay calm. Just remember those court procedure videos you stayed up all last night watching. This unknown person, you have no idea who it might be, right?
Sorry, but I'm afraid I do.
What? The one who called Sergeant Hawthorne was the defendant, Terry Falls.
What? Defendant? The defendant called her?
Sergeant Hawthorne was a very thorough person, sir. She left a note about a phone call from Mr. Falls. No? Yeah, a top secret memo that she left in her desk.
According to this note, it seems the one who called her to the bridge was indeed the defendant, Terry Falls.
That's right, there was a secret note for me. No, that was before the incident. I was gonna say... the whole truth must come out about looks like the judge is even more sure of his verdict now. Listen, never ask a question if you don't already know the answer. The detective's fault, he's the one that said unknown person. Hey now, don't make that face at me. You just said it that way because the prosecutor told me to. Is that true? Well, he did employ... For a time, he did employ... uncommon methods. With that cute face, I didn't expect them to be so sneaky. Somehow I'm only now noticing that his head's shorter. I knew there was something different, but then I couldn't quite work out what. straight up in the mountains. But why meet there? Because it's a very important place to the defendant, that's why.
What do you mean by that?
If you remember, 5 years ago, the defendant kidnapped a young girl. He was chased on the bridge and then he said after killed his hostage. In the place where this occurred, there's of course Dusky Bridge. White clothes will be back when the hair's brown instead of going grey.
Very place where Sergeant Hawthorne arresting and handcuffed Mr. Falls.
Trying to see the crime. Was the body of the victim discovered right away?
Yeah, we were really on the ball. We found the criminal within 1 hour of the murder. It was great. We even got to say, don't move, we've got you surrounded.
Wait a sec. There's something weird about that. Locations. Location was suspension bridge up in the mountains. So how did we find out about the crime sequence? Sergeant Hawthorne must have mentioned the phone call to someone else, right? That's what had happened, and she wouldn't have been killed.
She never mentioned the phone call from Mr. Falls, but she left a note on her desk about it. If only I had noticed this earlier, maybe she'd still be alive.
I wonder why she didn't mention the phone call to anyone. Mr. Falls had a car in?
Well, that bridge is way up in the mountains now. The defendant and the victim both went up there by car. I mean, house. What? You mean the defendant drove his own car? No, of course not. It was stolen. He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at red light. Car thieves. I'm not sure how I feel about car thieves.
He's not sure about how he feels about anything. Seems he's just as clueless as the other judge.
This is a photo of the stolen car's trunk. Naturally, there's a body of Valerie Hawthorne in there. Whoa, that doesn't look too comfortable.
The victim, she was stabbed in the back, correct?
Yeah.
For some reason, men always seem to get stabbed in the back. They're talking about a woman hit.
You can't tell from this photo, but the knife was stuck in her back, nice and firm. The condition of the body when it was discovered is very important information. Detective, was there anything strange or noteworthy in the trunk of the car?
What did the defendant have to say about this photo?
What he always says, ma'am.
I didn't do nothing.
That's all he says. Nothing? I wouldn't say he did nothing. At the very least, we know he stole a car. That's what he always says, Your Honor. And he always says... sorry, I told a little lie. Or something like that. Well, in any case, it seems he was caught and arrested.
Precisely. That certainly is some impressive police work.
Well, no, actually, it was way too close to come. We set up that checkpoint just after 5. We figured that Mr. Falls might try.
God, hiccups.
Magistrate alone.
What do you mean it was too close for comfort? Two of them arranged to meet at 4:30 p.m. And it takes approximately 30 minutes to go from the bridge to the checkpoint. Of course, kind of close. Any link to Mr. Falls could slip right by. He's not kidding. There's a big trap waiting for you in the testimony. Trap? Walking in it carelessly and it'll leave more than just a flesh wound. Fun, huh? No, it's not. Well, if you want to have any chance at all, you better get some money from me. You're gonna get caught in the trap, it's best to get caught hurt. You can always look for consequences afterwards. Mm-hmm. Funny how he's gone from a respected lawyer to pretty much one of the most hated prosecutors. But also, me must have hit him for your heart.